joke.
Thank you, Grim. All right.
Great timing.
Welcome back.
Remember, guys, this time we're not going to make a dick joke right away. Oh, Mike.
Lies and
I'm sorry,
slander.
Do you
Let me say
expect
something.
anything else out of us?
No, I expect nothing less. Welcome back for another episode of Efferia Unshattered, the Black Sheep. When last we met the... Ryan, thank you for the resub. Much appreciated. When last we met... Let me pull up
You're
my
welcome.
notes. You guys were transporting Tristan Elendor's body through the swamp. Along the way, you found a bunch of ancient elven skulls that bore odd marks in the bone. You ran away from some sturges that were sleeping, hopped on a boat, fought a sea hag and a kelpie, and Wenrish and Arapsis had a heart-to-heart, along with Boris charming the boat captain out of her bed for the night. So, you had awoke in the morning to the alarm of Dustin yelling for a creature trying to climb over the side of the boat. You guys had just finished killing it, and that's where we left off. So, fresh out of combat.
I conveniently wake up.
You're Zedish, you needed this day of sleep. You are feeling so much better.
Fuck yeah.
You look over.
No hangover for me.
Thank you for the resub. Holy shit, hype train.
A good way to start the new year.
Yeah, great way to start.
Screech!
Sorry, I gotta wait for the victory screech to finish playing. Oh, thank you guys. Much appreciated. Happy New Year, everybody. Let's see. Yeah, Zedish, you wake up and Wenrish is hankered down in one of the other hammocks. The others are not to be found. Though you hear movement above you.
That sounds interesting.
Ah, Dan!
Gosh, we're trying to play D&D.
Come on, folks.
You troll.
For 33 months.
God damn, you put up with this for 33 whole months.
I think I was one of the first subscribers.
Yeah, you were.
That only works because you've been here every month, though.
True.
It still counts.
He was also my first mod. Oh yeah, I forgot 2 of you are mods. Shit. 3 of you are mods. Damn it!
Could just make it an even 4.
Alright, who wants to roll rollsies? No, I'm kidding. Alright, so Zedish, you've woken up, the rest of you fresh out of combat. Doc and Andrew awaken to the sounds of noise up above and start heading for the stairs.
Between these heels and this boat, I can't walk with a dam.
I mean, we could always snap the heels off. I was up.
Oh, what?
I mean, you know, I'm sure you could make them stylish. We just take the heels.
They are.
Make stylish flats.
No.
How dare you suggest they destroy those boots?
I think Aldrin is gonna sit on like this bench or whatever it is because right now he's very fucked up.
Alright.
Can I use my druidic knowledge to see what I know about this weird ass seaweed creature that just attacked us?
Sure, yes.
If only I had not timed out on D&D Beyond. Give me 1 second. I'm sorry.
No worries.
You can time out on D&D Beyond?
He's been logged in for a hot minute.
Where there's a will, there's a way.
I was going to say, I don't think I've ever been disconnected.
Same.
I didn't log in before this, and I have cleared my cache and cookies at some point.
Ah, that's what it is.
Makes sense.
Yeah,
It's the cookies.
some cookies.
Delicious cookies.
Mmm.
My character.
So who is the one
Rainbows.
who had taken a bit of damage?
Me. I'm very fucked up.
Aldrin.
On a scale of like 1 to 14, I'm at a 3.
Oof. I feel that, bro.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Well, I can do maybe this. I again. I'm going to touch you, and I hope it's
Just
not
don't burn me,
fire.
please.
Here, I'll just put you guys all up on deck.
Ew.
Is it fire?
Like always will be like close his eyes and then just like open one and like. Okay, that
Oh,
actually
okay.
worked.
You're not on fire. That's good. Okay, it worked. Good.
Thank
Good.
you.
Good.
See? You merely had to believe in yourself for but a minute.
Yes,
it
the
took,
demons
like-
did good today.
Good. Good. Good.
Or 6 seconds. Whichever.
Did we get a long rest and all that, or was it interrupted
Overnight
with?
you did, yes.
Okay. Okay. I don't know if I can do that again. I mean, I could try. Is
I'll
anyone
tell you
else?
what. When we get to this new city, Rainish, let's go shopping. Let's get you clothing that belays a sense of confidence with your steps.
Just kind of looks down, like, but these clothes keep me warm, and they're not wet yet.
We can keep you warm, I promise. There is, I mean, the thread count alone, child. I mean, come on.
Thread count?
Oh, child. See, there are things called linen.
Wenner, you listen to your old friend Borst. You're here on an adventure, aren't you?
Because the machine told me I had to be on the adventure, or else it would explode my head. Yeah, no, I'm here.
You're here on a nature-danged adventure, and you get your head in this game and stop worrying about setting everything on fire. I know that you can control that power within you.
Oh, flame retardant clothing! Perfect!
Like
Or
the
Aldrin is going to spend all of our money on flame-retardant clothing, and I don't think that that's a very wise decision right now, considering our very limited resources, since y'all won't eat my berries.
I mean, as long as I continue to not set you on fire, I think we're good. But, the moment one of you goes up, I mean...
It's not really the berries themselves, it's more of how you store them.
All I know is you can't eat more than one, or else it hurts.
I don't know what you're talking about.
So full.
Sudden flashbacks.
Of pooping forever.
Why won't it stop?
I only ate 3!
Great!
Society.
Only 3!
Back and forth forever.
You're going to be pretty,
You're peeking out a little there, Kelly.
Oh, sorry.
Oh
Look,
no,
just
it's okay.
Try not to think about it in like a density kind of question.
Because there is no density.
There was some
just
density
single
in the
berries.
end.
Don't worry about it.
All right,
Just try to relax.
who wants to roll for today's travel?
Not it. I did last time and we fought somebody.
No, I'll
What's
do
the
it.
rule?
D6.
Don't go for the middle. I said
Right.
not the middle!
Well, lucky you. You guys get a headwind. Or is it a tailwind
Yeah,
that
we
you want,
do.
or is it a headwind?
Giggity.
Which one
Depends
helps
on
you
the
go
night.
faster?
A fast wind.
I would assume tailwind.
Tailwind
Tailwind.
Okay, you guys get a
pushes you
tailwind.
from behind.
Yes, so you guys get an extra like half day's travel made as you guys finally reach the other side of the shore and arrive in a small fishing village where
All right. We finally made it to the big city.
okay,
I
ignore
don't
the scale
believe
of the
this is
map.
quite
I
it.
ignore the scale of the map. You guys are rather large compared to the buildings themselves, but
It really
you
is
get the
a
idea.
small fishing village.
We
isn't
are
it?
giants.
Come
Made
here,
it
fishing
halfway
village!
Each
Those-
I
building's
didn't
10 feet
realize we were
wide.
coming to the fishing village of the leprechauns.
You're approached as the ship is being unloaded. Ah, welcome! Are you here for the fishing competition?
Fishing competition.
We are now!
Great! Pick.
What's the prize?
I'm
Well-
an anti-pescatarian.
All of a sudden, just brandishes fly fishing gear, just like, why, yes!
As long as
Is
my
it
javelins are
fish?
accepted, yes.
$5 buy-in, winner takes all. The most big fish wins. Plus, there's
Okay,
a
but
free
first,
fish fry
point to me
afterward.
what a dollar is.
Sorry,
I think
5
we find
gold
them on the
pieces.
beach. Guys, we need to go scavenge for seashells.
We've gotta find dollars!
Sorry, you know what? I've 5 gold pieces.
Okay, so 5 gold pieces, and then we... What, do we all have a fish fry at the end of the night?
That's the plan.
Wonderful! Where do I sign up?
Well, right here with me. And he pulls out a clipboard. He's like, you just gotta pick your fishing champion. You two will team up. Whichever team gets the most biggest fish wins. Best of 5 casts.
Alright, I throw 5 gold down.
All right,
Is it 5 each or 5 per team?
5 each. Hey, Katrina, welcome in, Raiders. Hello, hello.
That guy's voice changed fast.
Quiet you.
Wow, they've got some very interesting potions around here.
They get some range.
It's called helium. Yeah, that exactly. You've come at the perfect time. All right, you pick your champion. We have Grizzlebeard.
Out of character, what is it gonna be based off of?
It's best of 5 casts. You roll a d20 and then a d10.
Oh, so there's no associated skill?
If you would in order to get advantage,
Cause like
you can add a skill to it. You just have to
because
explain how
I was
you're
kind of
using that
figuring
skill.
like survival or something being a ranger might help me fish.
I want animal handling.
Mm-hmm.
Or that. I'm
To
slightly
handle
better
the
at
fish.
survival though. but-
I mean, fishing is traditionally considered a survival skill. If
Well-
one were to be in the woods, one may need to fish.
Well, for each cast, you can apply a skill that you are proficient in. And if you do well in that, you can gain advantage on your roll to catch.
Do we
'Cause
have to use a fishing line?
Well,
No.
I know how to fish, so for the very least, I don't mind doing that much for us.
Well, Lord Boris has a fishing trick or two up his sleeve. I could give it a shot.
Wenrish is good with chickens. Do they have a chicken contest?
No, it's a
Chicken
fishing
chaser?
contest. But your fishing champion can show you all the tricks and stuff that they have. We have Grizzlebeard, Fizzbang, Big Bite, Stout Stream, Captain Silverfin, and just Jack.
I'm out. I
I'm
don't want.
sorry, did you say Stout Stream?
I did.
I don't want to compete against anyone with a name that is specific to fishing. I feel like they have an edge.
I don't believe that's quite talking about fishing, darling, but I like the cut of your jib, if you catch my drift.
If you've got a particularly stout stream, you can fit a lot in it. It's almost as good as a river.
Well, right now you're on the edge of a lake.
Exactly. Stout Stream's not from around here, eh?
He probably doesn't know
No,
a thing
we've got
about fishing
we've
around
got
here.
fishing champions from all over Efferia that come to participate.
That's the fellow to watch, I tell you.
Captain Silverfin's from Riversmeet.
So, we pick around one, it sounds like, and then we move from there associatively?
Indeed you can.
Right. Well, so how many needs to be on a team for us?
Well, one per person, so each of you can pick a champion. There's 6 of
Well,
you and 6 of them.
I don't mean to sound
How convenient.
brash, but I get the feeling that I can handle Stout Stream.
Okay.
What was that last guy's name?
Just
Silverfish.
Jack.
Well, that's about all I can handle.
He's down here. Hold on. Sorry. You got it in reverse. Just Jack is down here.
Which one was Stout Stream?
This one.
Oh no, I want my dwarven friend. All right, well I guess I picked just Jack. Hey Jack.
Hi. I'm Just Jack.
Listen, Jack. Here's what's gonna happen. You and me, we's gonna sit real quiet here at the end of this dock, and I'm gonna use my druid magic to cheat at this fishing contest, and then we're both gonna win. Okay?
Okay.
All right. I like you, Jack. We're
Thank
gonna get
you.
along just fine.
All right. Yeah, fishy, 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 fishy.
This is gonna go great, isn't it?
Arapsis, you walk over to Stout Stream, and it's you see a stocky human with where did my notes go? Stout Stream. Stout build, kind of a no-nonsense attitude. Cute little plaid beret, kilt. Oi! What can I do for you?
Well, it appears that you and me are here to compare fish.
Oh, great! And slaps you on the back. This is gonna be splendid.
Oh, you're one for touching without asking. That's good to know.
Oh, sorry. My apologies.
What were all the names again? The ones that
We've
are
got
still
Captain
available?
Silverfin, Big
Would
Bite,
you be more comfortable if we switched partners? I feel like we got each other's
Fizzbang.
fishing partners.
and Grizzlebeard.
I'll take the captain.
Captain catches all the fish.
All right. You approach a silver-haired man. He's got a little bit of a twinkle in his eye and kind of gives you a wink as you walk up. Like, we're gonna get this one. I'm sure it's gonna be great.
I have no doubt.
Awesome! I much appreciate it. Wenrish, Dustin, Zedish, are any of you participating?
I think I am going to participate. Let's go up here.
All right, you've
With the
got
beard.
Grizzlebeard, stoic dwarf with a perfectly sculpted beard, and he's wearing an apron that says Master of the Deep.
Respect it.
All right. Weinrich, Dustin, you've got Fizzbang and Big Bite left. Or are you guys gonna sit this out?
We weren't told what the reward was after this.
Oh,
other than
it was winner takes all.
So we take all the fish
No, you get all the gold.
and all the fish.
It's a 5 gold buy-in per person.
So we're just getting our money back if we win, right? Like the
No,
party money?
Yes, you would get the party money back if you win.
You're not competing against anybody else.
Well, I would assume you'd have to give back the money that you got from the party. Right?
I mean, that's up to you. One of
A
you
little
gets to keep it.
drama.
I think winners should just sit out and cheer.
All right.
Dustin's in.
Alright.
Where are the sun elves with Tristan's body?
They're currently unloading it on the dock here.
Okay, yeah, then I'm just gonna sit by Tristan's body. You know, you got a arm up around him. Yeah, we're chilling. Hopefully.
All right.
Otherwise, he stinks worse than the fish.
Is that like a harpoon or something I could use?
Yeah, the captain definitely has a harpoon.
Perfect.
I mean, spearfishing's a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
So I was actually thinking the same thing, except I was going to use one of my javelins and tie a rope around it. And then maybe use my athletic ability to help me out. Because aiming and throwing, and yeah.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Alright.
All right, Dustin, who are you taking?
Um,
You got Big
was
Bite
the
and
one that
Big Bite and Fizzbang.
was the one that you mentioned that was from River's meat already taken?
Yes.
Okay. I'll take the old man.
All right.
The old man in the sea up there.
All right. You approach a over-encumbered gnome that is just covered in lures and various bobbers and things of that variety. And he's like, "Oh, hello! You gonna join me for a little bit of fishing? It's my favorite thing to do. I got this one and this one and this one. I caught this one myself." And he starts like pointing to all the different lures.
Yeah, there's just something about you. It tells me you know what you're doing. Like, you've been doing this a long time, friend.
Yep, sure have.
In that case, let's trounce these clowns.
All right. So, Zedish, you are using your athletics. Go ahead and roll
Yes.
athletics. So I'm just gonna go top to bottom and go around the map. Nice. You will get advantage on your d20. So go ahead
Hell
and
yeah.
roll a d20 at advantage.
Right click on it?
Uh, if you mouse over it on in roll 20, if you mouse over the die icon on the left side toolbar, you can drop down and just hit 2d20, and we'll take the higher.
Aha.
Did you find it?
I rolled.
Oh, weird. I didn't
Got a
see
nat
it.
20.
Oh, did it come up in? Oh, it must have. Did you roll it in D&D Beyond?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought you were rolling it in roll 20, so I was
No.
confused for a second.
Oh,
No,
I
it's
thought I
okay.
was supposed to roll in D22.
No, roll 20, the map program.
Yeah, I've got the plugin so that it does the
Weird.
thing.
Yeah, I don't know why it
That's
didn't
odd.
show it. Huh. Maybe it's just messing
I
up. But you
rolled
got
an 18 and a
Yeah,
20.
you got. I believe you. I believe you.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry about
Can
that,
confirm.
guys. Okay, so you got. Okay, roll me a d10.
Two, and
What'd you get?
5.
5. You pull on something and up comes a pair of gloves.
Ale.
How
Stab
very
something.
mysterious.
A very nice pair of leather gloves.
Interesting.
All right, Dustin, what skill are you using?
Ooh. I mean, being a basic fighter, I feel like I should go with athletics. Just helping this guy pull everything in.
Yeah. All right, go ahead and roll athletics.
It's like, you tell me when to pull, old man, I will reel as hard as I can.
Okay. Ready?
Oh, hold on, no, I'm not ready.
Okay. Nope. That's a little too soon. Just roll a single d20.
Mm-hmm. Wow. Roll the same thing twice.
You got no fish. Nothing this time. You started to like 1, 2, and you start pulling right before he says 3, and he's like, no, too soon. I didn't say 3 yet. And you start to pull in a little, and the fish gets loose, and you don't get anything this time. Arapsis, what are you using?
Well, like I said before, I'm going to try and use my ranger intuition, my survival instincts of having done this for so long.
Okay. So so go ahead. All right. Roll a single d20.
One of these has got to be worth a damn. Nope.
Roll a d10.
I got middle ground covered.
You got a minnow. You got this cute little minnow.
It's never the size, right?
All right, Aldrin.
Only if you're not that hungry.
Ha!
It's a fish that wiggles. They'll take it.
It's technically a fish.
I'm gonna remove my boots and my cloak, and then I'm gonna cast fog cloud into the water. And I'm
Okay.
gonna slowly go into the water with my harpoon, and with my blind fighting, I can see all the fish within 10 feet of me.
Okay. I will give you
So while they're
advantage.
blinded, I'm
Okay.
gonna spear them.
All right. Go ahead and roll with advantage.
So do I just use the harpoon?
Just
that,
no, just roll a d20 with advantage.
Is that gonna work with? with the that's the with roll 20.
Just roll 2d20 and I'll take the higher.
Okay. Testing. Okay, went through.
Okay.
Not too
13.
bad.
Go ahead.
Oh wait, that's both rolls. That's not that's the 2d20s being rolled. Yeah, it was a 6 and a 7.
Yeah, unfortunately, you start to wade into the water and the fish starts dart away as you move. So the first round, no fish, unfortunately. Boars.
I'll stay in the water with my fog cloud.
All right, sounds good.
O spirits of nature and fungus, give me guidance on my fishing endeavors.
Nice. You can roll a d20 with advantage, please, or 2d20, and I'll take the higher result.
That's for my guidance.
All right. Well,
I don't have to roll the other one, do I?
Nope. Roll a d10.
Lucky number 3.
You pull up some leather armor.
What's this? I thought this was a fishing contest.
Sometimes the lake gives you things you don't want. Or maybe you do want. Maybe you can sell it. Who knows? Lots of ships have gone down around here, so who knows what you might get. It's, it's like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. Now you can sue me. All right. Anyway, back up to Zedish.
Yeah. Let's try this again.
All right, roll me 2d20.
Ooh.
Unfortunately, no fish come
No
your way
fish.
this time.
I threw just a little bit too hard. Ah!
All right, Dustin.
As far as skills, I think I'm gonna change up what he's gonna try and do.
Okay.
Just kind of like watching this guy casting, using performance to try and imitate him.
Ooh, nice. Okay, I'm here for it.
Like I've been watching you, old man. I think I got your tricks. And I think I do.
Yes, you do. Roll 2d20.
Come on. Hmm. 7 and a 14.
All right. Roll me a d10.
This middle of the road stuff, man.
You found a loach.
Woo!
Another
all these animals crossing.
another small fish. All right.
Very
Arapsis,
nice.
back to you. The fisherman or stout stream with you tries to be encouraging. You got this. Maybe try over there. Find something a little bigger, a little farther down the dock.
You're right. I should try to be more perceptive. I'm really not rolling much higher than any of that.
All right, go ahead and roll me a d20 then.
That's a bit better.
Roll me a d10.
I got higher.
Nice, you got a glow light tetra. very tiny little fish.
Ooh.
Small but pretty. Wonderful.
Captain Silverfin, who hasn't said anything this whole time, Aldrin just kind of points with his hook hand, and hands you another harpoon.
Yep. My fog cloud lasts for an hour, so I'm just waiting in the water and letting the fish come back to me.
All right. Since you have blind fighting and you've got fog cloud up, I will give you advantage again.
Nice. I'm just gonna copy paste it. There we go. Jesus Christ. Fishing is not my strong suit.
No, it is not. Unfortunately. Boars, back to you. Just Jack is like
again.
is sitting behind you going, "Yay!" and throwing like confetti.
Now, Just Jack, I thought I told you we're gonna sit quietly and let these fish come to us.
That's never how it's worked for me. I just chase the fish. Eventually I kind of trip over one, or sometimes they, when they start like nibbling at the bottom of your feet, when they get like, oh my god, it's the best pedicure ever.
Jack, fishing is all about paying attention to your surroundings.
Yes, it is. Go ahead and roll 2d20.
My exceptional perception.
Ooh,
18 is the higher one.
Roll me a d10.
Ooh.
You found a giant axolotl.
Well, this is my new animal companion. I'm gonna have to figure out a name for it, but I'll name it later.
Adorable.
All right.
I've got an axolotl now, adding it to my inventory.
So that this doesn't take forever, we'll just make the third round the last round. Zedish, go ahead and roll me whatever skill check.
We're going with athletics again because Zedish is a hothead and doesn't know how to calm down.
Oh, get all the fish! Okay, single d20. $16, very nice. Okay, that is 16. That's an uncommon. Roll me a d10. You hooked a datnoid. I don't know what that is.
Got a thing!
It's that Noid.
Datnoid!
It's that Noid over there.
Noid alert!
I was always told to avoid those things.
Zedish is very proud and holds it up over their head. Yeah!
All right, Dustin.
Well, it seemed to work out in my favor before. Just imitate the man and see what happens.
All right. I'm imagining Goofy doing the perfect cast from a Goofy movie.
Yes.
All right, Dustin,
you
roll
mean
it.
the new dance craze sensation sweeping the nation?
Exactly. Dustin, go ahead and roll me a single d20.
Mm-hmm.
Look into each other's eyes.
Ooh.
Didn't I roll that before?
You did. Roll me another d10.
I was about to say, if I roll another 4.
You got a bluegill.
Woo! They're tasty.
All right. Arapsis.
I'm gonna try and be perceptive again. I am not doing very well at any of this.
You're finding lots of little baby fish.
Right, I'm like, we are on the shiny side of the island, and that is the only thing that I can assume at this point, because it's the only thing we have found.
Right at that moment, the fish that you caught splashes a little bit of lake water into your eye, and you're like, ah! So just roll me a single d20. All right.
Just wow.
Unfortunately, no fish.
A 1 and then a 2.
Oof.
Okay.
Aldrin.
I'm gonna take a moment and focus. Just,
Mhm.
you know, try and center myself and, you know, not fuck up.
All right.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Roll me a d10.
Not bad.
You, too, got a datnoid.
Nice. Which, by the way, I put
D-
a picture of that noid in the chat. So you can see what it looks like.
Oh, that's a good sized fish.
Mm-hmm.
That fish.
Big fish.
Yee. All right, and Boris for the final cast.
Why would I have to
Just Jack
continue
starts
fishing?
tossing fish food out into to help you guys. Starts tossing fish food out into the water, and the fish start feeding and frenzying right in front of you.
Go ahead, Jack. I already found the perfect fish right here. My new friend.
All right. Let me roll for Jack. Let's see.
But Jack, I will give you guidance from the nature gods.
Unfortunately, that's not going to be enough for him to get advantage, so ooh, he gets a diving bell spider.
Just from the name.
That doesn't
Just none of
sound
that.
fun.
Jack, that's
No.
not a fish.
That sounds
Mm.
fucking
And he
awful.
immediately
No,
starts
thank you.
screaming.
That's what I expected on that. Just the name
Jack.
alone.
That is not a fish.
Fuck that.
Yeah.
The druid caught a giant spider?
No thanks.
I will cast Chill Touch upon the giant spider.
A diving bell spider. It's not giant, it's just a water spider.
Doesn't matter.
Okay.
Right?
Chill Touch
Awful.
The
It's big enough to be caught on a fish hook.
it immediately falls over dead.
Good.
Perish.
I mean, you know, I'm a lover of most parts of nature, but that's just unnatural.
Fuck spiders. They're not natural.
Nature should
just-
only have 4
I
legs.
just
after all.
panicked it all. Oh no. What have I done?
All right. So you all gather back towards the docks where Wenrish is, and bring in your catches, and they start measuring each of the fish. I believe that puts Aldrin, Boars, and Zedish tied for biggest fish. So I would like each of you to roll me a d20.
Nobody's measuring my salamander friend. I'm keeping it for myself.
15.
Yeah.
13.
Ooh.
Boris, 1d20, please. All right, Zedish, you have the biggest fish. You have won 30 gold.
Well, in the end, at least, I'm not entirely surprised.
All right, and the town gathers up for a fish fry about the center of town over here, and everybody gets ready to eat. In the meantime, Tristan's body has been unloaded, and they are procuring a cart to travel inland. What are the rest of you doing?
are they planning on leaving today or?
In the morning.
Okay,
so you
in the
guys
morning.
have the rest of the day.
Okay. Laying low. This isn't a town that's like we know that is friendly to the rebels. This is just a town, correct?
Correct.
Okay. Yep. Nope.
Are there any guards or anything?
Well, there's always a place to drink.
There is.
You're here.
That's what I was going for.
There is, in fact, a place to drink. We'll say that this place is that place to drink.
Hello,
where
that
we're going.
place!
There you go, Winrich. I'll move everybody else up there. Boop, doop, 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 doop.
Are there guards in town? Or is it just, small fishing town?
Just a small fishing town.
Okay.
Given the
Where
sensitivity
everybody
of
does
your
their
cargo
carry.
and yourselves, they are in fact trying to lay low. So from
Good.
here on out, you'll be traveling with one Sun Elf Scout, Doc, and Andrew.
Did we just get weekend at Bernie's?
Yes.
Nice. All right.
Wait, what?
So-
I've never seen Weekend at Bernie's, so what?
Oh, they drag along Bernie who dies at the beginning, and they have to make it look like he hasn't died. So they put glasses on him, and
Oh,
You
yes,
know,
you've been Weekend
Bernie-
at Bernie's.
Yeah, Bernie's a rich, millionaire, basically, in the 80s, and to keep partying along with him, they just find ways to make it look like he's still alive.
Gotcha.
meanwhile,
So we're effectively going in under the guise that he is still working as Doc's assistant, is what I'm gathering, is what we're asking.
That's entirely up to you how you guys want to play that.
Well, then, yeah, fuck it, we're doing it.
yeah, why
Wait.
not?
Okay.
Is he dead?
Ball.
He's in a coffin.
Uh-huh.
Not anymore.
Oh, dogs
He's
will just take you to the grave.
Wait, did anybody take Gentle Reprise or whatever that spell is?
Gentle repose.
We could actually do it.
I don't.
I don't have it.
Also, isn't he missing, I don't know, a
His
head?
head.
Oh no.
Maybe.
Aren't we?
Yeah.
Aren't
It's a
we
closed
literally
casket,
with?
Well, with a little bit of whittling, some wood and time, I believe we can make do.
And we'll just call him Wilson.
Oh, you're killing me, Smalls.
Just don't let him get back close to the weather.
You get a small sack and some leaves for ears. Charcoal dust for
Well,
face.
I mean, what type of magic abilities do we have? I mean, do we have the ability to craft any sort of small objects? I believe we could probably make a mannequin head of some kind, yes?
I have the mage hand. I can have the mage hand carry him and act like, he's walking.
Mage Hand can't carry him.
Maybe.
He's too heavy.
No?
Can you use it to operate? Oh, no, but you could use it to wave a hand.
I could have him wave the hand, yeah.
Yeah, you can move like parts of him, but you would not be able to carry the entire body with Mage Hand.
But we could definitely
Aldrin
weaken
is kind of
Bernie's
like
part
just
of
looking
him.
at Winwish like, what the fuck happened to the Winwish that's afraid of magic? And now talking about just manipulating a corpse.
Oh no, this is Kelly. Wenrish is very much, just
There's a
kind of
chaos
annoying.
goblin in there somewhere.
Oh, very much
Somewhere.
so. Oh, very much so.
I don't know what you're talking about. But no, if we need to make him look like he's live, or is it okay if we walk with the coffin? Is that normal for this area? People just walking around with coffins?
Well,
I mean, are we talking
I'll
like
tell you
a
what.
decorative coffin or just like a wooden box?
More just
Where
a
we
wooden
got this
box. So your guys,
resistance,
they're
No.
trying to be
See-
inconspicuous, and you guys didn't exactly have the supplies for a fancy casket.
I think you're all asking the wrong questions. You see, you're asking, would somebody question somebody carrying a casket? Well, maybe. But, and he points over at Zetish, would you question them?
Probably not.
Obviously, I look threatening anyway. That just kind of has a
Still
raised
in
eyebrow,
support of the
trying to take a
laying-
drink, like,
Carrying a box, escorting cargo, these sort of things would look normal for a ragtag group of people like us.
Yeah, it's not like they ain't seen adventures before.
So that is all we are doing. Escorting cargo.
Okay.
So you guys are gonna make the we'll say that this is your horse and cart over here. Like I said, ignore scale because I don't know what this map did not give me its scale. But you guys are gonna try and like disguise everything as just cargo, or?
Yes.
Okay. Alright. Let's say you're easily able to find the supplies to do so. Boris, what are you speaking with today?
My new axolotl.
Hi!
Hey, I was gonna introduce you to my friends. What's your name?
I don't have a name.
Pronouns? I'm not entirely sure how axolotl gender works.
Me?
So, dang it. What am I supposed to call you? Also, can you survive outside of the water for long periods of time, or should I, put you back?
I do better in water. It's a little dry out here.
So, you don't want to come with me?
I mean, if you got something wet to keep me in, that'd be preferable.
We're on an adventure. It's probably going to be a bit of a hassle. Hey, never forget me and the kindness I showed you, and come back some other time. Find me. My name is Boris. I'm a druid.
Okay, Boris
Bye.
the Druid.
I'll throw the
Bye.
axolotl into the lake. Well, that was nice.
On the third day, I will call for you. Wait for me.
The Empire of Axolotls owes me a favor now for returning their prince. Hopefully. Maybe not. Who knows?
30 years
Never
from now,
hurts to do a good
deathbed.
deed.
The axolotl will waddle in, do whatever it takes to make sure he survives.
We will rebuild him.
Great.
20
You
levels
just
from now.
returned Axolotl Vader.
Boris is dead, and there's just a bunch of axolotls with a diamond. Please, resurrect him! You must!
I've been on a lot of adventures, but this one's weird.
This one? This one?
just this one? You sure
If
about that?
hundreds of axolotls were offering a diamond to resurrect the party member, yes, that would be the line I would draw in the fucking sand.
I love when you guys give me
Yeah.
ideas.
He's our only hope.
Right? Like,
Our
alright,
people told
alright,
stories of
this
his
one's
kindness.
weird.
It turns into Axolotl Star Wars.
There are some who believe that Boris was a kind god to return the axolotl to the lake. But there are some who believe that he was a trickster, and so the axolotl legions must rise up to destroy this one particular druid.
He goes his entire life not knowing that there's like this great anonymity between him and the axolotls. Like they have it out for him. And he
This
has no
rising
clue.
impending doom just clueless of.
All right, friends. Hopefully, I didn't just start an axolotl religion that will inevitably schism and cause a civil war within axolotl society. I'm not worried about that in the slightest. Just glad to be here having a drink with my acquaintances.
Axolotls don't eat cheese, do they?
I didn't ask. It said it didn't want to be my pet, so I let it go. I really respect consent.
Okay. That doesn't sound questioning and or really ominous in any way.
What sounds ominous about that? Before I kept something as a pet, I asked for its permission to keep it as a pet, and when it said it would rather not be my pet, then I let it return to its home environment. That's just the druid way.
Next time, eat it.
Well, yes, but at that point, don't you question exposing it to an intelligence higher than itself might then influence it back into its world?
It's a talking axolotl. Do we know that it's actually, an intelligence higher than itself with the druid?
Don't worry about it. This is druid stuff. You want to learn this stuff, go be a druid for a while.
But if
Otherwise,
spores are the influence of evolution, couldn't you have kick-started something within that axolotl in that moment, therefore causing further downfall?
like I said, don't worry about it. And any conspiracy theories that you've heard about druids trying to uplift animals with strange arcane magic, those are just fairy tales. I mean, in the sense of that they're not true, not in the sense of that they are tales from the Fae. That would be very different.
Well, yes, but a lot of those tales were true.
Like I said, don't worry about it. You want to know this stuff? Go to druid school.
All right. Look,
but I am a little worried about it.
When they end up coming back around, I'm bringing this back up to you.
I guarantee that this particular meddling with nature that I've done will not be my and our collective downfall. I've meddled with nature plenty. It's literally my job. I'm a druid.
We definitely affected the sea hag / kelpie population.
Yep, that's also part of my druidic duties. Don't question the ways.
Just let me know when they make you their god. It's fine.
You said that you had arcane magic, but I'm pretty sure I learned that back at camp that druidic magic is divine in nature.
Like I said, don't worry about it. Different magic from different sources can be woven together in unpredictable and chaotic ways.
So about this fish fry.
What about this fish fry?
The fish fry is going on and very popular. It smells delicious. And it's free.
Even better.
Well, it technically costs us each 5 gold pieces.
You didn't try to talk to any of the rest of your food, did you?
I'm a vegetarian. Why do you think I only eat these magic berries?
I found Nemo!
Oh.
Alright, you guys arrive at the fish fry. Ironically, no one seems to pay you much mind here. They welcome you in with open arms and even bigger plates of food as the aroma of fried fish fills the air. You see your fellow participants eating, sitting at a table, swapping stories. You see some of them are obviously like exaggerating the size of the fish that they caught, and Stormstream is like, oh, like first showing like open fingers and then like hands apart and then like hands farther apart. It's like they're all exaggerating about the size of the fish they caught. I'm trying to one up the others. All right, are you guys gonna jump into conversation with anyone, or are you guys gonna just kind of keep quiet and on the outskirts?
I want to listen to conversation.
I will listen, but I am gonna stuff my face with fish.
I'm trying to hear rumors, random shit. Like, I love to hear just all of the wonderful little gossip and things that people are talking about in any little corner.
All right. Roll me perception.
Just as an aside, where's Doc and Andrew?
I've got one!
Oh, we'll say the Doc and Andrew are staying with the cart, which is over here. All right, Arapsis, you hear bits about on the outskirts of the desert. You've heard of nomadic marauders driven to madness, attacking travelers. You hear rumors about something called an oasis fish. It's here that it's supposed to be traveling this way sometime soon. Its path is rumored to cross nearby. There you hear rumors of a tavern, or sorry, not tavern, caravan tavern that has set up about a day's journey outside of town. And you see...
That one'll perk me.
Okay.
Because it's the short nature of it, which catches me as both intriguing and a trap. So that's the one that I will try and approach somebody on.
Okay.
Oh, a caravan coming nearby. What sort of wares are we finding?
Oh, they've got shimmering canopies crafted of colorful fabrics. They shield patrons from the sun's glare. But the caravan itself, it's vast. There's spice-laden aromas. There's nomad travelers, mercenaries, fortune tellers, seers. You never know who might be part of the group this time. It seems to be ever changing.
Ever changing, you say?
Comes around about once every 6-7 years.
My. And so you've heard of this before, then?
Oh, yes, when I was younger. I always wanted to see it myself, but never got the opportunity.
Well, then I guess perhaps that is the sort of fabled thing that I must make sure to let my companions know about.
My brother's second uncle's cousin's niece said that it should be here in about 2 days.
Right here or nearby?
Nearby.
Now, where exactly nearby would that be? Within an hour's travel? A day's travel?
About a day's travel.
Well, then that sounds like a cut the difference sort of situation, doesn't it?
It does indeed. I mean, I don't know if I'll be able to make the travel myself. I've got wee ones, but certainly would love to try and make the journey.
No, well, I definitely hope that you get to as well. I'll tell you what. Puts a gold down on the counter. make sure that the wee ones get a little bit of a treat then.
Oh, much appreciated, much appreciated. Such kindness, such kindness.
Well, sometimes not all little ones get the treats that they really wish that they could, and sometimes the simple kindness of a stranger is all that can make the difference.
You owned an ice cream van in a previous life, didn't you?
I don't know how to take that, but maybe.
It sounds like that guy has an absolutely miserable life. Something he's wanted to do for his entire life is less than a day's travel away, and he's depressedly sitting in a bar, lamenting the fact that he won't make it. We should take him with us.
What?
We should see if him and his family want to come with us to the traveling market.
No, I mean, I believe that's assuming a number of things about their own personal, difficulties of day-to-day life and what it would require to travel. Not everybody can just pick up and travel for a few days.
We could invite them.
Hello. Are you free for the next few days? If it was simply the issue of traveling, you can travel with us.
He said it's his life's wish.
I mean, I would be most honored. If are you sure it would be safe to travel with y'all?
Well, I believe that traveling with us is both the most dangerous and safest place for you to be at the same time.
And you don't mind the children accompanying you?
No, I do believe that will make us try all the harder.
All right. And you hear a whistle, and you see 3 heads pop up.
As soon as the whistle happens, I just turn and dead eye Boars.
I immediately regret this decision.
You see 3 bright-eyed toddlers pop their head over the side of the booth next to you in the bar. Meet Ulrich, and Eric.
It's like medieval whitest name you can get.
Oh no, I was totally thinking the triplets from Brave.
That still works. Are you? I mean, really? Yeah, Irish. I don't know how much whiter you got.
Yep.
Okay, so wait. You put the hands like this. No, I don't want to eat them at the toddlers. No, I don't want to. But I put them like that. Okay, I'll do it. Okay. I gotta go. I just kind of shove a fish in the mouth.
Wenrish, they immediately start making faces at you.
I immediately start
pulling on the sides
rethinking
of their pulling on the sides of their cheeks and like "Ah!" and doing the things that toddlers do.
I think we should keep the small ones away from Wenrish.
Give a pleading look to the party. Fish is good. Maybe they should stay here. Go next year.
Well, I mean, I could wait until they're a little older.
That's a good idea.
But I mean, what an opportunity at this age to maybe they get to go multiple times in their lives if we're lucky, but
Right, Boars? Think of the once-in-a-lifetime opportunity!
But if they should happen to get lost along the way, it'd be an absolute tragedy.
oh well, we'll keep right with you. The kids are good trackers.
I'm handing one of the toddlers to Boars as this is being said.
That's fine. These are fine young boys. I'm sure they're of a right plenty. How fast do you humans age?
Quickly. Comparatively. But not that quick.
Once in a lifetime opportunity, boys.
These ones are. This is what humans look like when you're teenagers, right? These are like almost full grown. I know you got that big growth spurt puberty.
Those are the baby type.
And your babies, they're not as hardy as dwarf babies, right? They're they're pretty squishy.
No. We kind of bounce a little bit, but that's about it.
Sir, I completely misread this
flammable.
situation here.
Flammable.
Sorry, I'm not very accustomed to your ways. I didn't realize that your children were so fragile. Maybe you should rethink my prior advice.
Oh no, they're good. I've dropped them on their heads once or twice. They're still good.
All right, well, I can't argue with you. They're your responsibility and not ours. Hope your kids don't die. But you can come with us if you want.
These are the voices of champions. All right, now that we've instilled with you this sense of safety, let's prepare for the next night.
You can follow along, but we're not responsible for what happens.
I never suggested that we would take responsibility if you decided to join us. You're an adult with agency.
I mean, oh, it's such a hard decision. Do I? They are such a pain. They are such a pain at this age, though.
Are you looking to get rid of them? Is that what this is?
No.
Because I can tell you what we do with our dwarven children if we.
Look, it was never a question of getting rid of them. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to see this traveling caravan that I thought we were going to go to, so Boars wanted to make sure to extend this invitation to this wonderful gentleman and their family. So, here we are, preparing for our once-in-a-lifetime journey. Isn't that right, Uncle Boars?
Uncle Boars, yeah, and they start pulling on your beard.
All right. We'll take partial responsibility for protecting your children. As a warden of nature, it is my duty to make sure that they get this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity after all.
What's in the box? And points at the your cart outside.
I don't want to.
Do you like to eat your vegetables?
Let Uncle Boris tell you about the circle of life.
That is filled with the worst vegetables you could possibly imagine.
Grody.
It really can smell sometimes, so you don't want to go anywhere near it.
Stinky.
I'm also made of vegetables.
And they fling potatoes at you.
Do not set the children on fire.
Alright, we will take a short break here. We'll be back in about 5 minutes, you guys. Don't go away.
I don't understand.
Penis joke.
Dark underlying backstory.
Dark underlying backstory. Alright, you guys. You, who wants to roll for the first days of travel as you have now packed up the Miller family, and his triplets?
This can only be a bad idea. I'll roll.
All right, go for it.
Do it.
D8.
D6, right?
Tell us all.
8?
D8.
Middle of the road.
All right. On your way, you pass you see someone mounted on a camel draped in various colored fabrics. You hear the tinkle of jewelry and gems as they sort of saunter past as they cross paths with your cart going in the opposite direction. You notice that the woman riding the camel is blind.
Is the camel draped in fabrics, or is the woman draped in fabrics,
Both.
or both?
Both.
Okay. Thank you for clarifying.
Mm-hmm.
Both is good.
Both is good.
Good, good.
Oh, hello, fellow travelers. What brings you to this part of the desert?
Somebody else talk to the lady, and then I'll talk to the camel.
The shit I never prepare for. Yep, I'm gonna talk to the camel. Should know by now.
I'll
I took
probably
stupid animals for one reason, and it was out of spite for you. It was personal. I'm just kidding. I love you. I'm giving you opportunities.
I know. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you.
I'll probably talk to the woman, but using like either an accent or dialect from Orthad.
Okay. Aldrin, you would immediately recognize the clothing of this woman to be a seer of some kind.
Good day. We're just, traveling along the road, bringing some cargo to Orthad.
Ah, be wary and headed that direction. I have seen things that lead me to believe that Orthadnor may be under attack in coming days. I just left after giving such warning to the leader there, to Citrini, but was turned away. I was assured that their defenses were quite well taken care of, and they had, well, they have Justino Elendor in their ranks. She is the Oracle of Orthadnor, and if she doesn't believe me, well, I doubt Citrini would.
I see. And did you see anything about who may be attacking Orthad?
Well, I can tell you what I told her, but unfortunately, it may take a moment. I have to kind of get it all out at once, you see. And she rolls up her sleeves a little bit, and you see a chain running from one wrist to the other, and she pulls it taut and plucks it, and her eyes seem to go even milkier. And she's like, when the sun's embrace becomes a shroud, and shadows dance on dunes unbowed, from Orthad's heart the night shall rise, vampiric echoes, ancient ties.
Through veiled eclipse and crimson kiss, the city weeps in endless bliss. Darkened blood the desert's lore. In night's domain, the sun no more.
All in favor of walking a little faster?
It's definitely ominous.
Can't hear you! Already moving ahead!
That's real ominous. Oh, hold on. Can I just have a quick word with your camel?
Of course.
All right. Hey, camel. What's your name?
What's up? I'm Shabib.
Hey, Shabib. Listen, you know the deal. Can you tell me the general locations of any threats that you passed in the last, couple of hours since the last time you slept? Anything that we should be aware of along our path?
I mean, there are some half ogres back there. So kind of watch out for them. We kind of steered clear to the north, but if you keep going straight, you might run into them. They've been hanging out on the cliffs.
Are they setting up for an ambush, trying to hunt out there, or is it sort of their domain?
It's
Are
kind
they
of
just
their
protecting their
domain.
turf? Got you. All right. Thanks. Hey, one more question. I'm gonna let you go. Does your owner treat you good? Do they like you? Do you like them?
Oh, yeah, she's good. She's good.
She's good.
Feeds me plenty.
You got it. All right. Good. Glad to hear it. All right.
She
Head
kind of
along your
misses my
way.
mouth sometimes, but we get there.
It's all good. Well, thanks very much, my friend. And I pat the camel on the head and give it a little nuzzle, and then go. All right, we can continue on our way. It's a good camel.
All right.
But that leads to question: is there such a thing as a bad camel?
Well, I've talked to a lot of animals, and most of them are pretty good. Oh, by the way, there's some ogres up in these hills, sort of their turf. Way I see it, we got two options. We can either travel carefully and try to avoid them, or, well, some people might consider a tribe of ogres to be a slight against nature of sorts. So I'll leave that up to y'all, whether you want to wait to get ambushed or we want to do something about that.
Whatever will be safer for the children.
Ogres!
Well,
I say Dad should take the kids up to see the ogres, and we should continue on.
The dad gives you the stink eye.
I mean, once in a lifetime experience, right?
I don't think that's quite the one they're going for. But I believe Uncle Bors was implying that if any of us are going to get through, we might want to hunt the ogres up first.
I'm neutral on the subject. I won't advocate one way or another, but I will say that I'm open to the option.
Well, Aldrin, would you like to go hunting?
As tempting as it sounds, I think we're probably better off circling around and playing it safe. If we're trying to earn some time before this possible attack happens, we're probably not going to want to, have to tend to the wounded after a fight.
Well, then that settles it. Let's just head out. We will watch, we will be careful, we will be aware of the risks, but we will keep moving forward.
You will be prepared for anything.
We'll be prepared for an ambush, but we won't go ambush the ambushers. Seems like a plan to me.
Okay, can I get a group
I got a
stealth
blue.
check? I rolled for the toddlers.
Ah.
Come on.
Whoever is the least
All right.
stealthy, I will offer them guidance.
So far, the person with a +6 got the lowest roll. That's the kind of night we're having.
Yep.
I got a 4.
Oh, you have disadvantage.
Yeah. Heavy armor.
Plus 1d6?
Plus one
Plus,
d6.
yeah.
How do I do that? Oh, over here. D6.
I got an 8.
Making my way downtown.
Lenrish got a 14. Aldrin, do you want to roll guidance?
Sure.
I was only going to
Get
guide
hurt.
usually one person, but I could guide everybody.
Guide all the people!
It's the
Might as
same no
well,
matter what.
Mass guidance. I was only going to attack whoever had the
Lot of
lowest
touch.
roll, but you know.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you guys make up for Dustin being loud and clanky. The toddlers are relatively quiet for toddlers, and you guys make your way, finally reaching the caravan close to sundown. It's lit up with torches, colorful canopies everywhere. One large tent stands before you.
Let's all go to the market. Let's all go to the market.
Did we leave the corpse brigade behind at the town?
No, they are with you. I just didn't put them on each map.
Okay.
Yeah, because I was gonna say, is this like in the direction of like the travel we're going at
Yes.
all? Or
Yes.
okay.
It's just a
Sorry.
pit
Yes,
stop.
it is. It is. It is. You guys are still heading east. This happens to be on the way.
Wait, does that mean that they get to walk home themselves?
Oh, I don't think we thought about that. Oh
Whoops.
no.
Oh, it won't be our problem.
They'll have to go back through ogre territory on
Yeah.
their own. But we got them here. Is exactly what we promised.
Once in a lifetime
Once
experience.
in a lifetime experience.
They'll remember this trip until the day they die.
She'll be
That
tomorrow.
is the promise.
Hey, everything's a once in a lifetime opportunity when you die on the way home.
So, Arapsis, you start making your way around the largest tent. The smell of ale and food waft from inside.
I still just case a joint.
Of course. Just letting you know what you observe. The family will head inside.
Yeah. Are we going inside this way, or there's another way?
That is the way.
That is the way.
This is the
Alright.
way.
This is the way.
All right. As you gather inside, you find a crowded desert tavern. The smells of rich, aromatic food fills your nostrils, and a dark-skinned sun elf approaches at the bar. It's like, oh, welcome in. What can I get for you?
Good sir, what is your specialty here?
Well, we've got a bit of grog, we've got some fine wines, some Windvale mead,
Also ale.
and ale. Oh, yes. But you must be weary after such a long journey to get here. Please, please, help yourself to some water or wine if you like, and as much food as you need. Rest now. You've made it to our campsite, and you're most welcome here. Business can wait until you're ready.
I like this place. Get down to eating.
Perhaps it's wine or mead.
Mead!
Mead it is.
Alderin, roll me perception.
Okay. Oh, finally, all good.
You see peeking from a curtain over here, a short, red-haired halfling kind of peeks out, sees you, and disappears.
Hmm. Is it familiar face?
Yes, it is.
Yeah. I'm gonna, take a moment and kind
You
of,
recognize your former cellmate.
hmm kind of just, hang
Dun,
around
dun,
for a moment,
dun.
and after a minute or so, I'll just, making my way over there.
All right. He was peeking out down here.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna still kind of cautiously walk in, like look around me before really fully stepping in.
You see a couple of drunks passed out at a table here, and you see the halfling in a room to the north.
Can I roll insight to see if they are really passed out drunk?
Yeah,
Hmm,
seem pretty drunk to
look
you.
passed out drunk to me. Okay. Hmm.
You see Nyman sitting there, a stout dwarf, uh, very barrel-chested, and surprisingly happy looking, despite the picture. He seems very jovial, is sitting there, and they kind of usher you to sit down. But he, while smiling at you the whole time, just kind of cracks his knuckles. He's like, "Eddie, settle down. Aldrin, welcome. I got your message.
Yeah,
We
just
have
give a nod
some
in greeting.
things to discuss.
All
First of
right.
all, that kind of information will cost you. I'll see what I can find out, but I want 25 gold up front. Because time is money, friend."
Hmm. How do I know your information is worth 25 gold to me?
If you're looking into the White Court, that's gonna cost. That's a dangerous group, and I don't want to get mixed up with them. It's bad to be on their, you know, bad side.
Well, I can do 20 right now. I don't have 25 on me.
Roll persuasion.
Hmm.
Fine. 20. I'll make a deal, for a friend. And he does the little air quotes with the word
Mm-hmm.
friend.
Yeah. Which I did not sit down. I'm still standing by the exit, just
Yeah.
watching.
The dwarf is watching you this whole time and just can't seem to stop smiling. Nyman puts the money in his in a pouch and puts it back in his pocket. All right, so I'll see what I can find out, but if this costs me my neck or Eddie's here, we're gonna have words. And by words, I mean Eddie's gonna break your neck. Capiche?
Yeah. Does Eddie need a step stool?
Hey. No need to be sizist about it.
And how long am I supposed to wait for this information? Not exactly comfortable about staying in the area for too long.
I'll send word to... I can always just send word to Orthad, Anor. Sure you can find your way back home.
Mm.
Check in with the Thieves Guild there. We'll see what we can find out.
All right.
Alright, Eddie. Time to relax. I think we've had... I think we've said enough for now.
Agreed.
Alright, and they start smoking out of the hookah and both relax back on the pillows and close their eyes.
I'm just
Though
gonna
Eddie closes one eye, the other one's trained on you.
Yeah. I'm stepping back. I'm not turning my back to them as I'm stepping back through the door.
Alright.
And then I'll just head back.
Alright. The rest of you, the triplets are just gobbling up food. They're outside are fire performers. It's getting towards dark, and there are fire performances going on. You hear firecrackers and other small explosives going off, or pyrotechnics of various kinds. You see children running around with colorful streamers, but nobody seems to pay you much mind. Very welcoming.
Well, our new friend and his 3 children, this is your once in a lifetime opportunity. Why don't you head on out and enjoy the fair?
All right.
Sure hope nothing bad happens to you.
Mr. Miller and the triplets head off, and with the kids' stuff, like one of them waves bye-bye to Boars, flinging crumbs into his beard. And he gathers them up and takes them outside.
Goodbye, my friends. I'll never forget you. Probably.
What was their name again?
Huey, Dewey, and
Yes.
Louie?
This won't be a problem
And then
later.
No, not at all.
Eric,
Not at all.
Ulrich, and
When it's supposed to be Jet Turbo and Rocket.
Ulrich.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was. It is now. All right.
If there are performers, I'm going to try and perform them some.
All right. Please describe your performance. Well, roll for it first, then describe your performance.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't know if I should do it before I see what the dice tell me.
Whatever happens, I hope that the gods of nature guide your performance. Oh, doesn't look like they're gonna have to.
They already have, for they speak through me. And the end of my whip lights into a stream of rose petals ending in thorns as I begin doing a lavish dance with my whip across. I guess I would kind of go more towards the entrance to be out of everybody's way, since that would actually take a large bit of space.
All right. The crowd is just absolutely enraptured with your performance. Like, it's the children go quiet for a moment, are just watching you dance and twirl, and they start applauding enthusiastically as you.
As I begin to round it, I extend my arm and say, "Now this is what we practiced for, Zed."
That was some good mead you got. I turn to the bartender and say real quick, and then I head on out and join Arapsis in the performance, and we're going to do our best.
All right. I'd say that's pretty good.
Nice.
Yeah! Those late night practices have been paying off!
Yes.
We will pass a hat when we finish.
All right.
Or
Roll
class,
me a d20. You make 13 gold.
Nice.
Not a bad performance.
Here's 6, and we're good. See? Practice makes perfect.
This time we'll get there. Not too shabby. I think it helps I'm inebriated a little bit.
Sometimes it does.
I have to take some of that mead with us.
A little bit of drink sometimes loosens the hips to make the dance flow just a little better. Or at least that's the excuse I usually give.
Good story. We'll go with it.
All right. Do you guys end doing the fusion dance?
Yes.
Yes.
Fusion dance, and then just flowers explode like fireworks in the backward, like like the end of that song in Encanto.
Yes.
That's really what Arapsis uses like 90% of their druid craft for.
Pedal explosions.
Yes.
I'm here for it.
I mean, what's the point if you're not going to?
What else can I do?
Love it. All right, Dustin, Wenrish, Aldrin. What are you guys doing? The Aldrin, you roll me history.
That should go great. Nope.
You see a couple of insignias on people in the tents. However, you don't recognize. They're unfamiliar to you.
Okay.
One of them is. Why did I close that tab? 2 seconds.
Why did you close that tab?
I don't know. One of them is a crescent moon. And the other looks kind of like a W.
Okay.
Uh, let's see. Dustin, what are you and Wenrish doing? Wenrish?
Winter's just eating and just trying to keep a low profile.
Okay.
Kind of looking around, seeing who might, you know. I'm assuming he knows about the shepherds as he's been traveling to the rebel camp. So, definitely trying to keep an eye out for anyone who might fall into that category. But otherwise, just eating and
Roll me perception.
Perception.
You do not see anyone bearing the shepherd's crest, which, as you know, is a yellow shield with a black shepherd's crook on it.
Okay, and nothing else that I would recognize as being sort of kind of part of that?
No, not that you can tell. This seems to be more travelers, nomads, adventurers, townsfolk from various areas.
Okay, good. Then breathe a little bit of a sigh of relief, but still kind of just watching, keeping a low profile.
All right. Arapsis, when you and Zedish return, a tiefling with a broken horn sitting at the table just here, just to the south, uh, stands up and is like, "That was wonderful, wonderful! It's been some time since I've seen such a display. It's refreshing to see someone that still practices the old ways."
Well, there are some practices that are just too wonderful to let die.
It brought back such memories from my childhood. Thank you for that. It was wonderful seeing both of you.
It was wonderful seeing you too. What brings you to this part?
I well, I just I guess you call me a monster hunter. I'm part of the a group out of well, I think it's based in Riversmeet. I'm not entirely sure. I've only been a member for a little time, but we try to take out the things that are dangerous in the world to make places a little bit safer. And he's pulls out a pin with a double F on it.
A double F.
Yes. We have Sir Davidson, who is our prestigious leader, and we get a little bit of we make some gold on the side, and it's an honor to give back to the community, you know.
Oh, I definitely understand that sort of pursuit. It is quite a noble sort of thing. I had heard some sort of rumor of traveling marauders and that sort of thing in the areas around the deserts. Or there are other things through here we should be worrying about. We had heard that there were ogres.
Oh well, we try to keep them at bay, but we their numbers are too great at this time, and it's we don't have the resources that we need to take them on all at once. There are many of us, but we're spread out across the world.
Oh no, I definitely understand. Can't expect just a few of you to get too much accomplished.
But
Is
if
it just a
you're
matter of manpower?
I mean, there's like 15 of you. sitting here in this bar.
He points to the 3 other people at his table. You mean 4 of us?
Oh, I'm sorry. I was under the assumption everybody on that side of the bar was part of your organization.
Oh, no.
Do they all look the same to you?
That's like saying Arapsis and I look the same. What the hell?
No, I didn't mean it like that. It just looked like maybe there was a large group of monster hunters here. I didn't realize it was just the 4 of you. Now it makes more sense.
Well, I do find that at least to be startlingly refreshing. Things are pretty normally like that throughout everywhere that we've been. There's never enough manpower to deal with those sort of things.
Well, we did have a party go missing not too long ago. We've been trying to track them down. They've been following a particular creature, not to hunt it though. They've been protecting it, but we've not heard word from them in some time. If you
Creature?
think that he kind of he gestures for Arapsis and Zedish to lean in close. He goes, It's an oasis fish. I've not seen it myself, but supposedly it produces holy water.
Just the thing to make young, bright eyes fill with light and believe that they need to hunt it down. I understand.
But it's been our job to protect it, and well, we would be the next group, but we've not heard anything about their location. We've not heard from them in some weeks.
Do you know anything of where the oasis fish was supposed to be? Or what its habits were?
Well,
Well, I guess we could ask a druid that sort of thing.
it last report we got, the fish was shedding scales and losing potency. We don't know if it's sick or if it's been poisoned or what's going on, but we've got to protect it.
It does seem like the kind of thing a druid would know, especially a druid who is also a sage.
Mm-hmm.
So I will attempt to learn or recall a piece of lore about this thing.
All right. You have heard tales of a creature that swims through the sands, but has a pool of clear water that travels with it. Like wherever the fish is swimming through the sand, so is the pool.
What a wondrous creature. And it's hurt or sick or poisoned.
Yes,
Well,
we're not sure. It's the last report is that it something is wrong with it. It only produces the holy water once every 50 years during the full moon. And
I have to say, I apologize. I was under the impression that you were monster hunters, but it sounds like you want us to protect this thing, and
it's done.
that would keep the balance of nature. Yeah, I'm completely on board with this.
Well, we take care of the dangerous ones and try to protect the ones that do no harm. We are, in
You're
fact,
more of guardians.
kind of, yeah. We call
All right.
ourselves the Foo Fighters.
I got a confession to make.
Yeah.
Another one?
I'm no fool.
Anyway. Yes.
I'm still recovering from the Foo Fighters.
Did you
Oh,
facepalm
then.
that hard that you need to recover?
I didn't even have the energy. Like, I was just so taken aback. I didn't even bring my hand up from the keyboard.
Just aghast.
Pretty much.
Yes, our leader, Grohl Davidson.
You have art, don't you? Don't lie to me.
Hold on, I'll put it in.
I know you!
Is it because you fight foes or fools?
What's wrong then? Is someone getting the best of you?
I'm gonna I'm gonna punch all y'all, but I totally did this to myself.
Yeah. Yeah, you did.
You're the one who named them.
I did. There's
You
Grohl
knew what
Davidson.
would happen.
Oh my god. I know it. I knew it. I know
Love
your
it.
guilty pleasure. I know your guilty pleasure.
Dude, honestly, though?
My
Honestly,
hero.
legit.
Yeah.
Do I hear D&D movie 2?
Right?
Mm.
We need him to be a bard in the second D&D movie. It has to happen.
Yeah, but you're the pretender. Anyway.
Wow.
Any yeah, so yeah.
So tell us more about this fish thing.
Well, because of its ability to produce what can only be considered holy water, I assume it seems to give off like a sunlit shimmer regardless of the time of day, but during the full moon the water is no longer holy, and it's the only time that it's vulnerable to vampire attacks, which have been happening of late across Orthad.
Well, if only there was some sort of ranger or other form of tracker type person with our party that could potentially help us track it, and then we can see if I can
two.
help this thing, and then hopefully, if there are vampires that for some reason attack this thing, like that ominous seer lady said, then we can deal with that problem as well if we decide to take it on.
Probably light them on
preserve the balance
fire.
of
I
nature.
think we have someone for that, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we might need to make sure that the armored ones have stakes too.
Oh
Well-
yeah, they'll have stakes. They'll be on the front line. Their lives will be at stake.
No, wooden stakes.
Oh yeah, those two.
All right, so well, at the very least, this definitely sounds interesting. At the very least, to find out what could be attempting to poison this, and where the hell vampires are coming from. I mean, what the hell in this day and age? But yeah.
Hold on, let's scoot back over here, Dustin, Aldrin. We got to get you in on this conversation. Zedish, get over here. We got to talk about what we're gonna do with this fish.
Fish? What fish?
Listen, those monster hunter people over there, they told us about a magic fish. It makes holy water.
Well, those Foo Fighters over there.
They're
Well, first, there's a group of young adventurers that went missing that were trying to help protect this holy fish, apparently, that produces holy water under the full moon once every 50 years. And when it does so, it becomes weak to vampire attacks. And it's believed to have been poisoned.
So they found an oasis fish?
Yes, that thing.
I've heard of those things, but I've never seen one myself.
well, it's a once in a lifetime opportunity. And if we've learned anything today, it's that we should take advantage of once in a lifetime opportunities.
You know, we've been throwing those words around a lot in the sense that people are about to die.
You know, and it's important that we live each day in the moment. Because this moment will never happen again.
Right. I would just like to make
Or
sure
just
that
make sure you
know,
don't die.
it's not it's not gonna be that
But
last.
if you do, no regrets.
I would imagine being killed would be plenty of regrets.
Darling, this is the good times. If I die, so be it.
We're gonna let the good times roll.
On and on and on.
If only things could be this real forever.
All right. So, what are your plans? Stay here with the caravan for the night, and
No! Hunting!
hunting.
We gotta
have a
go
fish
protect the sunfish.
I have a
Sunfish.
sunfish to protect.
Yeah,
Alright.
because
To
if
remind
it's
you
projecting
that-
the light at all times, then when it starts to get dark, it's probably much easier to track it. And
Yeah.
I know I've got dark vision, and somebody was just bragging about their blind sight. So, seeing as that's the trackers, I think we can do this.
I feel like I should remind you that we're on a mission right now already.
Well,
We
if
can
we
hunt
let
the
this
fish.
once-in-a-lifetime opportunity die to vampires, what are they going to do next? Come for the body of a noble?
Apparently,
Listen, if we were just supposed to pass time uneventfully before we complete our mission, then out of character we wouldn't be having D&D sessions. Like, it's a plot hook.
People went missing. That's my concern.
Makes
And if
sense.
we can find it easily and it's not out of the way, we're already in the middle of the desert. Why not?
I'm concerned that with vampires being involved, if there's going to be an attack on Orthad itself by vampires, I think we might be a little outmatched. We can give it a shot, but we need to be smart about this. And not
Yes,
rush.
that's exactly my hope, is that we be smart about it. We know what to do with vampires. We know what to try and be aware of. Preparation is key. Now, what
Walk
are
along.
vampires weak to?
I cast Druidcraft on the wooden bar to make a bunch of stakes come out of it, break them off, and start handing them to people. And I say, vampires, they're weak against getting hit with stakes. Here you go, everybody.
Nice.
All one is kind of just like we just talked about knowing what to do with vampires, and now we're questioning what to use against vampires.
No, you were saying this very thing. So I was saying, okay, well, let's stop and make sure. That's exactly what I was trying to do.
Do we have a time limit on getting Tristan back to his mom?
He's
I-
already dead.
Are they gonna be upset that we went looking for a fish?
No.
I do believe we actually had like a week to do this, and we're ahead of schedule.
Yeah, you guys are
Also-
about a half. You guys are about a half day ahead.
Also, if the vampires are planning to attack Orthad, we're kind of helping them too.
In what way, shape, or form do we care about delivering the guy in the box?
We were told to.
Exactly.
We were told to deliver him to our allies, which is a low number, but if we can bring some
I'm not saying that we
information about
abandon
those
that.
vampires, it could be.
Or better yet, the fangs from them.
You want vampire fangs?
I want to kill them.
Rip the teeth out does sound fun.
I think
If these
starting
vampires are trying to kill the fish, and, I mean, killed the other children, adventurers that we're trying to find here, well, then their fate is sealed.
Do we have any information about where to find him other than he's just gonna be lit up like a beacon?
It literally glows at night, and we can literally roll a survival check to track it.
Yeah.
Like, it is 11 o'clock at night, and we're saying we don't want to go on an adventure. What are we doing here?
No, that's why I was like, yeah, no, it's fine. Let's, like, I just wanted to make sure what prep, like, because I don't remember off the top of my head. We've got wood. I don't do anything with running water, per se, for that sort of thing. We're going at night, so daylight doesn't work unless somebody has a sunlight spell or something like that. Like, that was the moment to meta for a moment, was all I was trying to offer before going,
Oh, yeah.
great, then let's go.
Alright. Go.
That was my I hate Florida vampires, let's go.
I mean, I'm fucking ready to kill some vampires. There's vampires around them.
All right.
Like, come on, let's go.
All right. Let's go ahead and take a 5-minute break. Everybody get up, stretch, hydrate, and we'll be back in a few.
I think you're muted.
Oh, it is.
Yep.
I'm sorry. My bad. I was gonna say, who's gonna make the first survival roll? As you guys go to hunt these vampires.
I got +4
What one was it?
survival.
You
I
don't
have
want me
four as
making
well.
survival.
I can assist. my rolls have been all over the fucking place, so I can give advantage with assisting.
Okay.
And I can provide guidance.
Well, I don't think Arapsis needs it. They did okay on their first roll.
That holy light!
Yes, you see a fish not too far.
There's a light.
However,
How about the fucking stars?
you see two large creatures surrounding next to flanking a group of adventurers to the south, and a huge glowing fish in the center of the pool.
Fish.
Oop, I did not move you guys to the right thing. There we go.
I was gonna say where?
Yeah,
Somewhere in the tent.
Ooh, that's a big fish.
I've just got my bow ready.
All right.
Are they the
Do we know what these strange creatures are?
You can roll me nature. You, Boris, have probably never encountered these.
I
I've
definitely
never
have.
encountered creatures like this. Apparently neither is Ultron.
Holy shit, sandbugs. That's your reaction.
I already know we're playing Starship Troopers.
I was well.
You're terrible.
Funny you should say that. I'm taken aback by these tokens for the adventuring party.
Zedish and Arapsis, you recognize these as ankhegs. Ankhegs.
Those are beautiful tokens.
Right.
Attractive.
Not a fan.
Very attractive looking party. Wonder if they'll join us.
Not one of them is wearing red though.
That
Oh,
they
no.
all have to survive.
I mean, hey, let them take enough damage, it'll be alright.
All right. I would like you all to roll initiative. Don't forget to click your token.
Why would I want to do that?
God damn it. I feel like I rolled like twice above a 10 and that's it. That's all I'm getting tonight.
Terrible.
I've rolled high when it mattered. I love how y'all said terrible, but y'all rolled higher than me.
I don't think anybody
Well,
rolled great. Nobody rolled higher than an 11. No, I take that back. Boris got a 15. All right, Boris, you're up first.
Well, do I know whether or not those things are animals or monsters?
You would consider this a monster.
All right. Well, in that case, get back, you aberration against nature. And I cast a chill touch on the one to
To the north.
this guy.
Okay.
And 14
Hits.
hits it. So that is going to be 1d4 cold damage, and it is has disadvantage. I'm sorry, no, it's not undead. Anyway, go on.
All right. It is going to turn and start moving in your direction. It's going to burrow under the sand and pop up right here. Actually, we're going to put it right here. The other one is going to move in and attack the party. And miss. Dustin, you're up.
I'm glad this thing came to me. It would have been reckless to just charge directly at it.
Now we all scatter away from Dustin.
Ah. Swing away.
All right. Hits.
17 to hit. For 5 damage.
It makes a horrible screechy noise as you hack off one of its antennae.
Ha ha! Oh, that's loud.
All right, Zedish.
Ah, finally some action. I am going to pull out my greatsword and swing at.
Into a bloodthirsty rage.
That was spectacular. I need that to be a highlight, please.
Yes, if somebody can clip that, please do. Zedish, you were saying? Oh, that unfortunately will not hit.
Yeah, well, no, that's okay.
All right, Aldrin.
I am going to be moving away from it. And just that's 15. Yeah, just making sure I keep some distance with it, and this one being like with the group between myself and the creature. Like, how big is it?
It is considered large.
Okay, so it's towering over everyone else, right?
Correct.
It should be a clear enough shot. Just don't roll a 1, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That'll
You
definitely
got
hit.
this.
Yeah.
So, okay, that's not great. But I'm gonna mark it as my favorite enemy because I hit it. And that's what I can do this turn.
All right. Wenrish. Giant sandbug.
I don't like it, but okay, I'm gonna go here and right. Okay, I'm gonna do with this with the hands and the and yeah. Fire!
All right.
Lots of
Dexterity saving throw. It's
Oh
not
god,
good
so
at
much fire.
those. That it fails, so it takes 11 fire damage.
Oh god, so much fire.
It is looking real hurt, Wenrish.
Ugh.
He did not care much for that. All right. It is the away team's turn.
I knew that was gonna be the name. I knew it. I said it in my head right before you. I was like, she's gonna say away team.
All right. So this one is going to, let's see. First one's going to hit it with a mace. That hits for 1 bludgeoning damage. Good job. All right. Next one is going to, you see as a streak of light, or a flash of light streaks from the hands of one of the party members. Come on, I want you to actually cast it. There we go. So, oh, I need to roll a d20. There we go. Ooh, that definitely hits for 15 radiant damage. And the other 2 are going to hold their actions. All right, Arapsis.
So, Zephyr Strike will give advantage.
Okay. Ooh, that'll definitely hit.
But the other thing is, then it allows me to move without provoking.
So that's 9 damage. Alright.
So then I'm going to... Because I believe I get doubled as well?
Okay.
Hold on. Yeah, and my walking speed is increased by 30. So I'm going to get within 10 of this one.
Okay. Boris, back to
That's
you.
me.
All right. I'm gonna hit it with my quarterstaff.
That will not break through its chitinous shell.
All right, and then I will use my bonus to wild shape into my spores nest.
Alright.
So that is the Constitution save for the Halo of Spores.
Alright. Oops. That was for the wrong thing. Let's try that again. Oh, either one was a +1. So what's the DC?
DC 13.
It makes it.
All right. Disregard that dice roll.
Alright.
And
Alright.
that's my turn.
Alright, this ankheg is gonna try and bite Dustin. 17 to hit.
AC 18.
Nice. Okay, so that misses. This one is gonna go for one of the priests. And misses. Alright, Dustin, it's your turn.
Oh, so you're biting now, huh? Let's try this again. Swing away!
Second first, same as the first.
Not so much.
Unfortunately, no. You swing wide as its jaws knock your sword out of the way. Zedish. Oh, you're muted.
You're muted, Zedish.
Great sword. That'll definitely hit.
Yeah, stab, stab.
Stabby. Okay.
That is going to be. Ooh.
Zedish, how do you want to do this on this Ankeg?
So I am just like screaming and yelling my brains out because I am mad that I missed the first time, and so I'm just gonna like waylay into its head and smash in half.
Yeah. All right. That one is out. Aldrin, you're up.
Well, I'm gonna shoot the one below. I don't think I can move my favorite damage. Favorite enemy, I mean. Yeah, no. Nope. But yeah, just gonna shoot the fuck out of it because why not? Nope, I'm not gonna shoot it.
Nope, unfortunately it goes wide. Wenrish.
Look and see what the thing is. What is the range? 120 feet. Is each square 5?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that should be well in range. So, pachoo on that ankhead and head, blah, 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 the firebolt.
Okay.
Pachoo. Ooh. Possibly.
That hits.
Pachoo, pachoo.
That definitely hits.
Yeah.
All right, light it up.
Uh,
All right.
so, and then we're gonna move.
So as Wenrish fires the shot, the bolt goes hurling past, and you see a shadow that seems to stick out from the darkness. About here. All right. Priest is gonna try and attack the ankheg again. Let's go for the mace. That'll miss. Dex saving throw for the ankheg as they use Sacred Flame, and you see another light shoot from the hands of one of the party members. And they need to make Dex save. Which it makes, and it dodges out of the way just in time. Arapsis.
So we haven't seen anything else yet. Just these bugs, right?
Correct.
Alright. Well, then I'm going to just attack this one.
That'll hit.
Okay, so I will go ahead and mark this one then. So I will add a d4.
It's looking real hurt. Real hurt. Top of the turn order. Two dark figures appear in the darkness, and clouds of mist form. Red mist form next to the party guarding the fish. Boars.
Oh no, an ethical and moral dilemma. However will we tell whether these are friendly or foe? Doesn't matter. Attack the big bug.
Okay. Do it.
Throw a chill touch and a 15. I think
Will
that
hit.
hits.
Mm-hmm.
For a beautiful 1 point of damage.
Oh. All right, it is the ankheg's turn. It is going to turn and bite at Arapsis after you hit it a couple of times. And miss. Dustin, you're up.
Well, don't know who's friend or foe, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'll just kind of get between them and the party, and I'll take a defensive stance with a dodge action.
All right.
Just like keeping an eye on the two of them.
Sounds good.
I am going to measure. We're gonna move here. And then I'm gonna throw my dagger at the ankh.
Okay. Yeah, that'll hit.
Yay.
Double
You-
kill.
You take its eye out.
Hell yeah.
It is now blinded.
As it should be. That's what I was
Alright.
aiming for.
Aldrin.
So the ankeg is blind now, right?
Correct.
Which means advantage on attacks. Okay.
That'll hit.
Alright.
Alright, how do you want to do this, Aldrin?
Like, as the ankeg is like running back to bite down on Arabsis, I want the arrow to just sink into its mouth and just go out the back end.
Nice. Nice. Alright, Wenrish. 2 new figures are on the playing field.
Yep.
Now, Wenris, remember what we said earlier about moral and ethical dilemmas. I know you've had trouble with that in the past.
Ethical dilemmas. I'm not sure how that applies to this. There are no children to set fire to.
See? They're getting better every day. I'm so proud.
Did you see? I set that one on fire. It just went on fire, and I didn't get set on fire, and I didn't set anyone else on fire. It just
And
went.
everybody's fine. It's great.
That was amazing. Okay, so there are things and more fire, because that seems to do the trick. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna come out to here and go pachoo pachoo with the firebolt seems to work. Let's do that. Firebolt.
Okay, which one are you shooting? The top one or the bottom one?
Top one. Top one.
Okay. That'll definitely hit.
Pachoo.
Alright, she, lets out an ear-splitting scream, as her hair lights on fire.
I did that right? I was supposed to hit that one? Because, I mean, they look like they're supposed to be hit.
All signs point to yes.
Yay!
She is
I
in
don't-
turn going to lunge for you and claw out at your neck.
Ah!
Does a 12 hit, Wenrish?
No.
Alright. She misses.
Ah!
The other one is going to lunge for Zedish. Does a 15 hit?
Yes.
I need you to make me a dexterity saving throw.
I'm good at dex.
Unfortunately, you are
I
now
hope.
grappled.
I am not good enough. Okay.
So, there we go. You are now grappled. Alright, the priest is going to, scream, yell. One of the priests is gonna, yell out, "The vampires! They're here! The brides!" And, gesture for them to move around and flank, but the miss in front of them are going to do... Let's see, I need to roll... How many constitution saving throws? What's their constitution? +1. So... One of them makes it. Three of them get their life force drained out as they scream in pain. One of them manages to resist. Arapsis.
Wonderful. That wasn't traumatizing. Well, this one then, I guess.
Alrighty.
I think that. Wait a minute. No, I'm gonna stick with it. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and use my last one on this one to try and get everything taken care of all at once.
Do it. That'll hit.
So, I'm gonna go ahead and just say fuck it and mark this one as my last favor for the day, so that all of these will go on to them.
Okay. So that's 14 total. All right. Back around to boars.
Well, Wenrish, that wasn't exactly my point, but now it is quite evident that these are, in fact, the vampires that we were sent here to destroy. So I'm really glad we lucked out there when you threw fire at this one.
I was hoping it'd be the right thing.
Yeah, we're very fortunate. Under other circumstances, I would recommend against assuming strangers you meet in the desert are, in fact, your enemies. But under these circumstances, you made the right call.
I mean, what are they doing in the desert?
Exactly. Seems pretty suspicious.
Exactly.
So I'm going to just scoot over here so that this vampire is in the range of my spores.
Okay.
So she'll have to make a saving throw.
All right.
So a constitution
Yep.
save, I believe. Yes.
Is it necrotic damage? Or poison damage?
It is necrotic damage.
Okay.
So is it not going to matter?
Not with that roll. Nope.
All right. And then I will use my chill touch on the other one that's further
All
away.
right. That'll hit.
All
It
right.
seems to have no effect.
Is she undead?
She is.
If it hits an undead target, it has disadvantage on attack rolls against me.
Oh. Okay.
Now, on the off chance that she decides to attack me in particular. Though, the D&D 1 rules, I believe, have changed that to disadvantage on attack rolls, period. But that's not the official rules yet.
I'll worry about that later.
Okay.
All right. Dustin.
Well, it's only one thing that I'm good at.
Stabbing.
Stabbing. Stabby, stab, stab, stab. Or not.
Unfortunately, that is not going to be enough to get through through her this time. Sadish. You are currently grappled. Give me an athletics or acrobatics check.
We're gonna go with athletics.
You just break free of the grapple.
But I was gonna headbutt my way out of that.
I am okay with that. Yeah, she's holding on fast, but you headbutt her and she lets go.
Would that count as an unarmed strike?
Sure. Unfortunately, not enough to do damage, but enough for her to let you go.
I'll take it.
Alright. Aldrin.
I'm gonna shoot the one that was grappling Zedish.
Okay.
Actually, I'm not gonna shoot it. I'm gonna draw my short swords and rush up over and just yeah, slice and dice.
All right. Do it. That is not going to hit.
But it's a light weapon, so I can bonus action attack.
Okay. That'll hit.
Not great.
She hisses at you in response.
I'm to go for the chest cavity with the stabs.
Okay. All right,
That's my
Wenrish.
turn.
All right, so that one came after me, so I'm gonna attack the top one again, and ooh, second, there. Ow.
Yeah.
That'll do it.
That'll
Get her.
definitely do it. You light
Get
her
her.
up. She is going to try to grapple Dustin. So I need Dustin to make me an athletics or acrobatics check. DC 13.
Fingers crossed. Nope.
All right, you are now grappled.
Let me go, let me go, let me go, let me go.
I think it'd be hilarious if she was reaching for Wenrish, but she's just very short-sighted, so she ended up getting Dustin instead. How dare
Alright.
you!
This one's gonna go for Zedish again. So Zedish, give me another acrobatics or athletics, DC 13. You bat their hands away.
Learned from the last time. Try again.
All right. This one of the priests, you see them point their finger at the cloud of red mist and it dissipates. Another does the same thing and the other cloud disappears. And they come rushing over to you. A couple of them come rushing over to you to get closer to the vampire. Arapsis, you're up.
Well, I guess I will just try to attack it again.
All right, do it. Yeah.
Okay, so that's plus the... where'd it go here?
So 6.
Well, almost to minimum damage.
All right, Boars.
All right, so
This will be the last
we've
round, you guys.
got Dustin is grappled. I am gonna, well, first save for the vampire for my cloud of spores.
Okay.
I see Dustin is grappled, and I simply can't be having that. So I'm going to cast
All
Earth
right.
Tremor.
How much damage?
Oh, it's going to be 1d4 for the spores.
Okay. So 3.
And then it's a dex save against, as a small local tremor in the sand appears behind her. So a 10 by 10, basically.
She definitely steps out of the way.
Deftly steps out of the way. All right. Well, those 4 squares would still be difficult terrain.
Okay, so directly behind her.
Yep. Her at the northeast corner of the. Sure.
Is that what you're talking about?
I would. Here, sorry.
No,
I'll
I can move
grab-
it. Just ping where you're talking about. Oh, there.
Yeah, this area. I'm sorry.
Gotcha. Like that?
Yep.
Cool.
And then I'm just gonna. Oh my god.
I got it.
Just draw a rectangle. Thank you. Scoot down here so the other one is in my range. So saving throw for her as well.
Alright. Nat 20.
All right. I tried.
Alright, Dustin. Athletics or
So-
acrobatics?
Yeah. Haha.
You break free. She had a tight grip on you, but you managed to break free.
And knock the arms away and swing one more time with the sword.
Do it. That'll miss.
Yeah.
Alright. Zedish.
4 stabs.
That'll miss.
All right.
Aldrin. Shoot
Uh,
her!
how,
Stab her!
how hurt are the vampires right now?
They do not look terribly hurt.
Okay. I'm just going to say that we should keep one alive for questioning. And since they're still looking pretty good, do we do flanking, by the way?
Yes.
Okay, so I'll just do this, and then I will lay into that one.
That'll hit for sure.
Roll the second attack right away as well, because they got
Okay.
a lot of health. Alright. And that's my turn.
Alright. Wenrish.
Alright. Well, if it's
Light 'em
not
up!
working, why fix it? Yeah. Boop. Oh. That was a 1.
Wenrish, roll me a d8.
Oh no.
Oh dear.
Arapsis. You take 10 fire damage.
Oof.
Oh, wonderful.
Not again! Not again! And 1, 10, 15, 20, 25. There you go.
Alright.
Happens to the best of us.
Wait.
Uh,
Is that half?
Half.
Oh, half?
Oh,
No, so you would take 5.
Not all of us take fire damage the same, darling.
Still
Alright.
fire. Wrong way.
Yeah.
Wind changed.
The vampires both turn to mist and fly off into the air, and as they disappear, you hear Bakarin will come for you. And we will end it there.
I'm sure I'll be fine.
Everything's fine. People are always coming for us. It's fine.
Tell him to get in line.
All right, and we will pick up there in 2 weeks, you guys.
Woo!
All right, let's go find someone to raid. Do 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 do. See who's on.
Wapple just got on.
Yeah, let's get Wapelius. Alright, as always, friendos, don't forget to love each other. Please take care of yourselves. I'll be back tomorrow with more mini painting, and we'll be back next week with the Shepherds party. We'll be back with this group in 2 weeks. Alright, we'll see you then. Have a good night.
Bye.
Ooh, guys, die.